Good evening and welcome to the regular meeting of East St. Paul Council. I'll call the meeting to order, the time being 5:35. We got a bit of a late start this evening. Item number 2 is adoption of the agenda, and I do need to amend the agenda tonight to add an in-camera item under personnel.
Be resolved that the agenda be amended as follows, adding item 13.1 in camera personnel.
I have a mover, please. Councilor Harachko, second by Councilor Postumus. All those in favor? That's carried. Councilor Imhoff seems a little bit, wants to have fun with us tonight, I think.
Is that trail mix?
Yeah, must have been.
Wild trail mix.
Item number 4, adoption of the minutes.
Be resolved that the council meeting minutes of the February 27th planning meeting be approved.
I have a mover, please. Councilor Imhoff, second by Councilor Duval. All those in favor? That's carried. We don't have any delegations tonight. Item number 6 under bylaws, 6.1 for resolution, please.
Be resolved that bylaw number 2024-04, being a bylaw of the Arm of East St. Paul to open municipal roads, be given second reading.
Can I have a mover, please? Councilor Harachko, seconded by Councilor Duval. Are there any questions or comments? I'll call for the question. All those in favor? And that's carried. And that for third reading.
Be resolved that bylaw number 2024-04, being a bylaw of the Arm of East St. Paul to open municipal third reading, and be it further resolved that the mayor and CAO be authorized to sign the bylaw on behalf of the municipality.
I have a mover, please. Councilor Duval, seconded by Councilor Imhoff. I'll call for the question. All those in favor? That's carried. We don't have any items under policy tonight. Item number 8, finances, 8.1 for resolution.
Be resolved that the schedule of accounts dated March 12th, 2024, amounting to $825 be confirmed as paid.
I have a mover, please. Councilor Postumus, second by Councilor Harachko. Any comments or questions? All those in favor? It's carried. Item number 8.2.
Be resolved that the schedule of accounts paid since the February 13th, 2024 meeting of council amounting to $694,556.99 be confirmed as paid.
I have a mover, please. Councilor Imhoff, seconded by Councilor Duval. Any questions or comments? Call for the question. All those in favor? And then item number 8.3.
Be resolved that the net payroll and council indemnities for the Arm of East St. Paul for February 16th, March 12th, amounting to $170,116.23 be approved.
I have a mover, please. Councilor Harachko, seconded by Councilor Postumus. Any questions or comments? Call for the question. All those in favor? That's carried. Item number 9.1.1 for resolution.
Whereas section 77.41 of the Police Services Act states that a municipality can appoint community safety officers in accordance with this section, and whereas section 77.42 states that to be eligible for appointment as a community safety officer, a person must have the prescribed qualifications. And whereas section 77.43 states that a person must receive prescribed training on crime prevention, public safety, victim and social services, and other related matters before being appointed as a community safety officer, therefore be it resolved that Matthew Markowski meets all the requirements set out in the Police Services Act and is hereby appointed as a community safety officer for the RM of St. Paul.
I have a mover, please. Councilor Duval, seconded by Councilor Harachko. Any questions or comments? Councilor Postumus.
Not on the person. Did our cars came? Are they up and out yet or almost ready?
The cars are en route from Pickering, Ontario.
Oh.
Received an update today, should be here by Friday.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I'll call for the question. All those in favor? That's carried. Nine point one point two.
Be it resolved that council authorize administration to enter into an agreement with Manitoba Blue Cross for employee health and dental coverage benefits.
Can I have a mover, please? Councillor Duval, seconded by Councillor Horachko. Any questions or comments? All those in favor? It's carried. Okay. 9.2 under recreation, we have 9.2.1.
Be it resolved that council approves the request as submitted by Red River Valley Baseball Association and waives the rental fees for baseball done in number 4 for 4 Saturday sessions of Challenger Baseball between May and June 2024.
I have a mover, please. Councillor Imhoff, seconded by Councillor Postumus. Any questions or comments? Okay, all those in favor? That's carried. Under general, 9.3.1, the resolution.
Be resolved that change order number 4R2 pertaining to the provision of retendering services and electrical contract administration services for the second water distribution line project as submitted by Dillon Consulting for the cost of $35,995 be approved.
Can I have a mover, please? Councillor Duval, seconded by Councillor Imhoff. And I will open the floor up for questions. And I'll start with Councillor Duval.
Excuse me, do we know why it was sort of put on hold for the time being as the,
And it's in the package there. It's, do you want me to answer? Or do you?
No, I can speak to that. We had, we lost our director of infrastructure and understanding is that an email was sent out to the consultant saying that the project was put on hold until further notification and it was just going through emails that I came across this email and reached out to Dillon Consulting to notify them that this project wasn't on hold. So here we are. Months into a new year, pricing has changed. It's going to require some work on Dillon's part to renegotiate with the lowest bidder of the project and secure new pricing.
What the heck?
Imagine used in 2024. I believe the original tender went out in 2021, so there have been a few years past. So does that answer your question?
sort of, thank you.
Is there anything else I can clarify on it?
No, I think I understand.
Anyone else have any questions or comments? I think it's a little unfortunate, but the project does need to move forward. And, you know, majority of the extra cost,
Is to-
as you see in your package, is that it was the designing of the electrical design that has been now provided to Dillon to do, because we're working with a different consultant.
Yeah.
And so that's the majority of the cost, which we would have had to spend regardless,
Close to 20,000 of it's the electric, 18 something.
right?
Unfortunately,
And-
the project might have been finished by now.
Yeah,
Well, not exactly, because what happened was that none of the bidders met the budget. And so it was tendered twice, I believe. And we could not meet our budget. I think we increased our budget and we still couldn't meet the budget. So we weren't able to award based on and on our budget. And now we're requesting that, that our consultant work with the lowest bidder to see if we can come to an agreement. And that's been vetted through legal. And so we are still within our policy to move forward. And this could be retendered. That is a possibility.
Well, just to clarify, in October of 2023, this project did come to council to ask for an increase in budget.
Right.
Council approved the 1.5 million. Shortly thereafter, the person spearheading the project left PRM, and that's where things kind of fell flat. So the project should have been awarded in early January. Things would have progressed to have the work shovel ready for this spring. That didn't happen, and the consultant does not advise retendering the third time because that does not bode well to keep retendering a project. So after some discussions with legal and reviewing our tender procurement policy, it was recommended that we work now with the lowest bidder. So that is what the consultant is currently doing to work with them. It looks like they will be able to commence the project in the fall, but that is subsequent to this resolution passing. So if this resolution does not pass tonight, then we are back to the drawing board. The project could be further delayed.
Councillor Duval?
What was the price, the bid, in October 23, the winning tender? I think you mentioned it there, but or generally, what's the scope of the project?
It was approved for 1.5 million.
1.5.
1.5 million, and now this additional is $38,000.
This is, yes.
Okay,
2.3%, give or take.
comparison, that's acceptable. Certainly no need to retender. I'm glad.
1.5 million is the budgeted amount. That's not the project amount. That's not necessarily what the lowest bidder bid on the project. I don't have that information in front of me, but I would imagine that the 1.5 factors in contingencies and.
Okay, but generally that kind of number we're looking at.
But keeping in mind that prices have gone up and Bill Consulting will be negotiating with the lowest bidder, they could very well come back with increased pricing as well, at which point I may have to come back. Depending on what pricing they give us for 2024.
Yeah, going forward, we will work with the lowest bidder,
Correct.
and I would agree with that.
Okay. Call for the question then. All those in favor? That's carried. Okay, we had some correspondence in our package. Does anybody, would anybody like to move this correspondence to a resolution, or are we going to leave it in correspondence for information?
I'll leave it in correspondence.
Leave it.
Councillor Imhoff?
Fine with leaving in correspondence.
So just a question, did they, I guess it would be on the back, sorry.
They asked if we want to go to the dinner.
To provide a little bit of background. 2019, council approved an advertisement in the amount of $150 for the Manitoba Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum to honor a resident.
Yeah, it was for a resident, yeah.
I'm not sure at this time if there is a resident from East St. Paul that is being celebrated that night. I don't have that information on hand. I believe the executive assistant was waiting on information from the writer. And I'm not sure if she.
This the-
It says that there
It says
was a resident on the team,
on the list.
yeah, on the flocking ducks team.
On the St. Vital Flocking Ducks.
Yeah, it's,
Don't sell ads, but
ads to attend tables or single tickets to attend the event.
we've had residents go into the Manitoba Hockey Hall of Fame and we haven't purchased a table or anything. Just in the last few years. And we'll have another resident again.
And we've had Basketball Hall of Fame too.
Yeah, I don't have that information. I'm just saying that
Yeah.
that's the question, is whether we would like to place an ad or if we would like to purchase a table or a single ticket. If anybody would like to attend, I don't know if anybody knows the resident who would be
No.
indicted. It's in our package and I'm just wondering
Yeah,
if anybody would like to move it forward for resolution.
information only.
Okay, so I'm not hearing anyone wanting to move first, so we'll leave it in information. And then I will have the resolution to move into camera.
Be resolved that council now moving cameras for section 152(3) of the Municipal Act to discuss a personnel matter and be it further resolved that all matters discussed while in camera are to remain confidential as per section 83(1)(d) of the Municipal Act.
Okay, can I have a mover, please? Counselor Duval, seconded by Counselor Horechko. All those in favor? That's carried. We are now moving. Council is coming out of in camera. Can I have the resolution, please?
Be resolved that council now moves out of camera and resumes the regular meeting of council.
Can I have a mover, please? Counselor Horechko, seconded by Counselor Postumus. All those in favor? That's carried. And now the resolution to adjourn.
Be resolved that the meeting be adjourned, the time being 6:40 p.m.
I have a mover, please. Counselor Imhoff, seconded by Counselor Duval. All those in favor? That's carried.